My name is Nolan and I am a full-time YouTuber, and today I'm giving you 10 tips to make your first YouTube video. But first, you guys gotta see this. Look at that sunrise. Gorgeous. Okay, let's get into tip number 1. Now, I know even just the thought of shooting a YouTube video and posting online is super overwhelming and honestly really scary. And that's why I wanted to make this video to walk you step by step on actually how to make a cup of coffee. Not really. Actually, we're gonna make a YouTube video. I'm just thirsty. Now, I'm not just gonna show you how to make a YouTube video. I'm gonna show you how to make a good YouTube video. One that has good audio, good video, it's easy to make, and that can get views. Now, step 1 in the process is to come up with an idea. Now, you can take ideas from other creators you see online. Just make sure you write them down so when you get an idea for a video you want to make, you can remember that because you wrote it down. Now, if you literally have no idea what you're going to make, what you can do is just shoot a vlog. If you want to make a video for fun and you're not sure what about, making a vlog is a really good idea because you just film what you're doing in the day and really your content is just what's happening. Oh, baby, we're getting somewhere. Now, if you already know what your channel is going to be about, think about what do people actually want to watch? What are the things that people are searching for? Now, another way to think about this is think, what do I watch on YouTube? What do I search for on YouTube? And then just make a video about that. Oh, baby, I love you, coffee. Oh, yeah. Whew. I love it. Let's get into step number 2. When writing a script, keep it simple. What I do, and I still do this today, is I write down bullet points on what I want to talk about. Now, I don't do this word for word. Some people do need word for word exactly what to say, but I prefer just to use bullet points, and I make sure to write those down because I promise you, when you get a camera on you, you are going to forget everything. All right, my first YouTube video. Let's do this. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to shoot a video on the fly and I just forgot certain bullet points that I really needed to cover in a video. So make sure you write down some sort of script. Now, step number 3 or tip number 3, and this is actually a huge mistake I see a lot of people do, it's don't focus so much on the equipment. Let me explain. Starting a new YouTube channel is daunting. And then when you add on a whole new hobby of shooting video, taking photos, thumbnail, doing graphic design, all this stuff that you need to do for a YouTube channel, it gets really overwhelming. And that's why if you're making your first YouTube video, do not worry about the camera equipment. If you have a smartphone, that is going to be good enough. This entire video has been shot on my iPhone, so all you really need to get started is a phone. Of course, if you have a camera, use that camera. But if you don't know how to use it, then don't use the camera, use your phone. Because what should come first is shooting YouTube videos. And then in your spare time, you can learn how to actually use a camera, but first you just want to get started, and everyone knows how to pick up a phone, hit record. There's no settings you have to change. It's super simple. Now, if it is your first YouTube video, I do recommend using that front-facing camera. It's just gonna make things a lot easier. You can see if you are in the shot. However, I'm not using the front-facing camera right now. I'm actually using the ultra wide angle, and I have my Apple Watch actually strapped to the back of my smartphone so that I can see if I am in the frame. Now, when setting up your shot, you wanna make sure that your head isn't in the center of the frame. You don't want it to be like this when you're shooting your video. You wanna fill that top third of the frame. So I'm gonna sit up like this, and this is gonna be good composition. As far as lighting goes, just remember front lighting. All you wanna do is get some light in front of you. Right now, I am sitting in front of a window and this is lighting me up super nicely. If your main light source is behind you, you did something wrong. Number 4, audio is really important. To get started on YouTube, you don't have to have a microphone because our cameras have built-in microphones in them, and we can start off with just using that mic. However, you still wanna make sure that you're choosing a place that is quiet enough to shoot a YouTube video, because if your audio is terrible, people are going to click off and not watch your videos. So make sure to look around and listen, see if you have any fans on, AC units, stuff that you can pause for a few moments to shoot a video. If you can turn those things off that are making a lot of noise, or go into a room that doesn't have a bunch of noise, then this is gonna be your best bet. Now, another tip here is if you have a wide angle lens like I do on this iPhone, you can use that and actually sit closer to the camera. And this is gonna give you better audio because the farther away you are from your camera, the farther you are away from the microphone, and it's just gonna sound worse. All right, honestly guys, this tip is really difficult, but if you can do this, this is going to help you out so much. And that is look into the lens and smile. Now, if you have a camera with a flip out screen or you're filming on your phone with that front facing camera, naturally you wanna look yourself in the eye when you are talking. But if I were to record the video like this doesn't look like I'm talking to you. It just looks really weird. So you want to look into the lens because YouTube is about connecting with the audience. It's about talking to the people and communicating with them. So looking into the lens is going to do that for you. And also don't forget to smile. It's really easy to get on camera and you just lose all your energy because you're scared, you're nervous, maybe you're anxious, and just smiling before you actually hit record and start talking is going to help bring your energy up. Now, of course, we want you to be you, be authentic. People really connect when you are just true to yourself. You don't really care what people think. For example, I love to dance. And so every once in a while, I'll just start dancing in my videos because, ooh, I'm feeling it. Okay, everybody, step number 6 is to press record and mess up a lot. Now, when you press record, remember you already have your idea, you have your script, so you know what you're gonna talk about, but you're going to mess up your words, you're gonna fumble over your words, and it's gonna happen a lot. Now, when you mess up, you do not have to stop recording and then start again because we're gonna edit the video later, and so we can cut out all the mistakes, just hit record, talk to the camera. If you mess up, just wind back, do it again until you get it right. For example, in this video, I've messed up so many times that every time I mess up, I go back to my previous sentence and I just start doing it again. I go back to my previous sentence and I just say it again until I get it right. Now, if you mess up in the middle of a sentence, do not start right in the middle of the sentence and moving on. Just actually redo that entire sentence and then record that all the way through. Trust me, this is gonna help you a lot in editing. Tip number 7 is to shoot B-roll. What is B-roll? Thanks for asking. B-roll is the footage that goes over. So when you film this talking stuff, it's the footage that goes over top of it. Just doing this is gonna make your videos so much more interesting. It's definitely worth shooting some B-roll and then adding that in later in the edit. For example, if I was making a video on the best books for filmmakers and maybe I show it up as I'm talking to the camera like this, what I wanna do later after I hit record and I record all of my talking stuff, what I wanna do is I want to actually get shots specifically of these books. So once I'm done talking, I could either hold this book in front of the camera and just get the B-roll right here, or what I recommend is actually go somewhere else to get your B-roll shot. So I could take these books down, I could set them down on a coffee table and get video just of that. So when I'm editing the video together, I could actually overlay this video while I'm talking about this book. Step number 8 is to edit your video together. Now you can do this on your smartphone. If you have an iPad, a computer, some sort of tablet, you can edit videos on all of these devices. And by the way, if you check the links in the description, we actually have full entire videos dedicated to a lot of these steps that I'm talking about. So if you're like, well, how do I shoot B-roll or how do I edit video? We have videos dedicated to that specific step. So check the links down in the description. Overall, when it comes to editing, there's really endless possibilities that you can do when it comes to adding in text, sound effects, graphics, transitions, all sorts of stuff. But what you want to do is keep it simple, but have fun with it. This is your first YouTube video, so you don't have to make it crazy, but doing some simple things like adding in a little bit of music, maybe a couple sound effects can be a really fun way to spice up your edit. And the music and sound effects that we use at Think Media is by Epidemic Sound, which is today's sponsor. Now, the coolest thing about Epidemic Sound is that when you use their music and sound effects in your YouTube videos, you can still monetize them and you don't have to worry about getting a copyright strike. You can make money on the videos using their music. And they have a really cool library of music and sound effects to choose from. If you've ever watched any of our Think Media videos, chances are we were probably using Epidemic Sound. And if you like the music that we use, then you can download and use the same music, but they have a huge library with tons of other music too. Their website is super easy to use. So depending on the videos that you're making for your YouTube channel, you can actually find a playlist that is going to fit that. And they're actually giving all of you guys 1 month free. So if you use the link down in the description, you can get a month free off of your Epidemic Sound membership. Or you can just go to thinkmediasounds.com to get your first month for free. Now, when it comes down to the edit, these are the basics that you need to do. First of all, you want to take all the talking pieces of your video. We call this the A-roll, and you want to trim that down, and all the mistakes that you filmed, we want to cut that down and have just the good parts in your timeline. After this, we want to add in those B-roll shots that we filmed earlier, and you're going to overlay that while you're talking about it so that the viewers can see what you're talking about. After that, you can add a little bit of music, you can add some sound effects, and you're good to go for your first first YouTube video, this is going to be better than most and you are going to be crushing it. After this, step number 9 is to create a thumbnail. There's some really cool sites for free that you can create really cool thumbnails like canva.com. Even inside the YouTube studio, you can create a thumbnail for free, add some text to it, but canva.com really is the best way to make a free thumbnail and have it look really good. Now the power tip here is when you're filming your video, actually to prepare a thumbnail right there. Taking that extra time and look into the lens and smile is gonna save you a lot of time if you go through your video and you realize that all of them are just like weird screen grabs and you can't find a good one of you smiling. It happens all the time. So when you are filming, just take a photo or take a video, look into the camera and smile, and then you're gonna be set to start editing a good thumbnail. And step number 10 is to post your video. Once you post your video, you want to share it. Instagram, Facebook, whatever you're on, share your video and get people to YouTube to check out your video. Also, make sure that you're responding to the comments. YouTube is all about community, so you want to engage with that community, with the people who are coming to your channel and commenting on your videos. You can like their comment, heart their comment, and reply to them. Now, these are the practical steps that you can take to shoot, edit, and post your first YouTube video. But if you want this strategy to actually building a YouTube channel from 0 subscribers, then click on the screen right now, and I will see you guys in the next video.